Yeah, so it's like my first time in Vegas, you know?
How you like it so far?
Bro, I love it, you know? I just never been anywhere, really. I was always on probation, you know? So I'm traveling now, yeah, and I love it, you know? Seeing the whole different, you know, areas and everything and nightclubs and stuff. It's awesome, you know?
I could imagine. I mean, listen, I'm, you know me, I'm born and raised in New York City. I'm not, we don't get too shell-shocked for shit, you know? Like, but coming out here, it's a different life.
So you're down here full-time, right?
I'm here full-time now, yeah. I've been here now for like the last year or so, full-time, year and a half, and I like it. You know, New York right now is a shithole. I mean, let's be honest.
God,
it's a dump. I go back for business, you know, I go back to visit family, and the one thing I gotta say is the food. I go back for the food. You know?
That's the only thing.
Can't get good bread and all that kind of stuff.
I
Pizza.
said that, yeah. The other day I said that nothing beats out New York food. That's the only thing.
I'm sure. Like now,
best food in the country.
Best food in the country.
Yeah.
Hands down. And I'm a foodie.
Yeah.
I used to eat all over the world, especially being in uniform. Forget it. That was like a mission of mine.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you get free food? They give you free food?
Nah, it was illegal for us to take it, you know, from the IAB. They put little tests and stuff to see if you took free stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, we all had our spots or whatever that just would not take money. I'll put it to you like that.
Right.
They just would not take money. What are you gonna do? Fight with them? You know how it is. It's like try to give your grandmother money back on Christmas. See if she takes it. You know? But that's what it is. But no, it's a different lifestyle out here, man. It's a lot calmer. Everything is 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. You remember New York during COVID?
Yeah.
Bro, it was like a ghost town.
Bro.
You could get everywhere in 20 minutes. Coney Island to the Bronx,
it looked
20
like that
minutes.
Movie. What was that movie with Will Smith? Well, there's no cars.
I Am Legend.
Yeah, that like nobody was there. There's no vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Just nothing. Like it was crazy.
It was wild, man. COVID was a whole different world. I mean, it changed the strip too. Like it shut down all the lights and all that stuff. I think it was the first time Vegas ever went black. Was during COVID.
In New York, everything got changed too. Food shopping, bro, it was crazy. The whole world just went crazy. It was the sickest thing. It's probably one of the craziest things that I've ever experienced in my life.
No, I mean, definitely.
And I thought everybody thought
we experienced a lot of shit, whatever, our generation, you know? We experienced like 9/11, COVID, like major world events, you know?
Right.
People don't think about that. I remember, what were you doing during 9/11? Where were you?
I just came home from the sound factory. And how about this? And I'm sleeping, and my mom woke me up and goes, they just hit the towers. I said, what? I fell back asleep, woke up, and they were all down, both of them.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty crazy, you know?
Yeah, I remember I was like in English class.
Yeah.
Like 8th grade or 9th grade English class.
Yeah.
And they pulled us all into the auditorium and told us what was up. It was wild. It's crazy now. We're actually talking about this in New York Casino. But the Statue of Liberty, they didn't put the towers though, you see?
No,
I don't see them there.
Yeah. Definitely not.
I wish we would have recorded that. The lady just gave the camera the finger.
Did she?
Oh,
they don't want to be on camera.
No, I think she was just mad because we were walking. She's acting more New York than we are. Like, get out of the way, you know? I thought this was touristy out here. I thought we were supposed to be tourists.
So, you know, I never asked you, what made you become a cop?
Bro, honestly, to this day, I think I still ask myself that question. Because if you knew me, if I show you a picture and then I'll upload it, if you saw a picture of me when I was 15, 16 years old, I had long braids down the hair, long hair, tons of gold, big gold chain, you know, the Sean John sweatsuit, the Anichi lore, like all that. You know how it was.
Yeah.
I was always fresh to death because I had one foot in the street and one foot, I was never out of school. A straight A student, I went real far in school, whatever. You know, I never stopped it, but I hated school. You know, it was like, it was just easy for me, I guess. You know, I don't know. I could study something like an hour before the test and get a 90 on the test. You know? So one day, you know, I'm running around in the street doing my whole thing, and I used to go to a bunch of different neighborhoods at this particular time. It's just a different world, man. You know, so what I was thinking, it was a different world when you become a cop.
Right.
You know, and I had a lot of family members on both sides. I have a lot of family members that are in the street.
I do as well.
And I have a lot of family members that are law enforcement. You know how it goes. Yeah. You go to let's say, well, how many times have you been to, you know, a christening or a birthday party or a communion or whatever, and it's Uncle so-and-so, but he's our cop, and you know, your family say hello to each other, but you're not going to hang out every day. You know, so that was it. I had a lot of relatives on both sides. You know, but me, you know, being young, I wanted to gravitate more towards the street, but it just,
oh my God, wow.
It just came to me, man. It was just things that, you know, I didn't have to work for, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that being said, you know, once I passed, I put it off for as long as I could.
Yeah.
Until they gave me, because I was still having fun.
Yeah.
I was in the restaurant industry at the time. I spent most of my life before I was a cop. I was in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
You know, I did catering. I was a bartender. You know, I did catering, bartending. So, you know, listen, great money, free booze, free food, tons of girls at the bar. You know how it goes. So it was like, I was young and I wasn't ready to give that away.
And NYPD guys do act like street guys, bro. I swear to God.
A lot of them do, yeah. A lot of them.
They're not like the feds, bro. They act like street guys.
Yeah,
They try to fight you, everything. You know, it's like, and a lot of guys I noticed that come NYPD are either guys that didn't get caught. I'm not saying not all. A lot of them, they were in the mix, or they were like supposed to go like athletes or hurt themselves, and like, you know what? I want this city job. I want this pension. I want this stuff. You know what I mean? That happened a lot too.
Listen, man, I always say that the uniform don't make me different, you know?
Right.
If you were something before the job, you'll be something at the job, something after the job.
Right.
Example, if you were an asshole before, you'll be an asshole while you're on, and an asshole after.
Right.
If you were cool before you got on, you're going to be a cool cop, and you'll be cool when you get off. It's just that simple, you know? I actually feel like I never really changed in a way my personality, you know what I mean? Like, I've always been that, try to be at least, you know, the cool dude who, you know, just doesn't look for, tries to stay out of the mix, you know, independent hustler, kind of just doing my own thing. There's so many different kind of hustles. And I don't mean illegitimate, I mean legitimate hustles, business that I do, you know?
There was a dirty cop on our area, you know, he went to jail, obviously, you know, and he's been to the Mafia, you know what I'm saying? He was retired, but he was doing it his whole life and never got caught till later on. He got blood up your face, got 8 years, you know? Straight up just like a gangster, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got Louis Apolito, he's a cop. He was killing people with a gas pipe. He flew over, shooting him in the head.
Right.
So, you know, it happens.
You know, you know, why would a
Mike'd out.
Well, yeah, no, look, Mike'd out. He wasn't that long that he was there, you know?
Yeah.
Mike'd out was maybe within the last 30 years. That was the Mullen Commission.
75th precinct.
So there you go. 75 precinct, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. So
it's actually kind of hot.
Yeah, it did get hot.
I thought it was. It was cold yesterday.
Yeah. No, it gets, it's weird because it's the desert, you know what I mean? In the nighttime, it gets cold as hell, especially up in the hills.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on the walk and talk. You know,
absolutely.
It's a little thing I do with Corruption Connection, where I go a little more personal.
Yeah.
You know, my video is basically based on historical content, you know?
Yeah.
60s, 70s, 80s, I touch some 90s stuff, but
Modern day is good to have.
modern day is good to have, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming out, man, and until next time, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
Take it easy.
All right.